going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Point After Podcast, man. I'm Caleb. That's my boy Jay right there, man. Episode 34, bro. Man, we've come so far, bro. How you
Yeah.
feeling though, bro?
Feeling good, man. Another week gone. Ready to get straight into it. But how you doing, my boy? Before we get into it, how you doing?
Man, I'm living the dream, bro. I'm back in school, man. I'm a GCU student, bro. Trying to get my well, not trying. I am. I got to be positive, right?
That's
I'm
right.
gonna get my bachelor's degree in sports and business management. So
There
excited
you go.
about that. And what can I say, bro? I'm blessed and thankful. But jump right into it, man. First topic of the show.
Tavine.
I'm. This is like literally like a dream scenario. Like it's like God is listening to me.
I mean,
Um,
I'm just gonna cut you off right now. It's a much better option than the other option y'all were gonna go with. So
some would say, but it is whatever. So look, Matthew Stafford, man. There's some rumors. Obviously, there's a lot of rumors about his future right now. Is he going to leave the Rams, or the Rams going to extend him? Obviously, we found out a few weeks ago that Cooper Kupp was told by the team that they're going to trade him. But the two teams that are rumored to be in the Matthew Stafford sweepstakes are the Giants, and of course, the Las Vegas Raiders. Jay, I want your opinion, man. Matthew Stafford. Do you like the potential of him coming out here, bro, to the Raiders? How do you feel about that?
honestly, for the Raiders in specific, it's a pretty good move. I would say. I feel like you guys got the O line built for it, for his type of quarterback type. Stands in the
Mm-hmm.
pocket. It's going to give you accurate passes, not too mobile, a little older. So you'll see. But, you got Colt Miller, you got your Jackson Powers Johnson. You got DJ Glaze
Yeah,
on the
there
right
we
side.
go.
He's pretty decent as well. So I feel like it just if you add one more weapon, and if you guys get a running game, I think this is a surefire sign. I mean, I know you see when they added Kyron Williams, you see what it kind of opened up for Stafford in that offense, right? But I
Yeah.
feel like as long as you, like I said, we say this all the time, you put weapons behind your quarterback. Obviously, you guys have the O line, so I think this is a great move. Uh, Not to touch on the whole team, but a little pieces in the defense wouldn't hurt. But it's a move on up. I think it's definitely better than the Sam Darnold move because Sam Darnold, to be fair, did come off a great season. But genuinely, like, look at the
Stafford's
weapons
track
he had,
record.
and also his
Oh,
track
okay.
record. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that too. But and also when it comes down to crunch time, is Sam Darnold going to make those plays for you? It's kind of like the questions I have with Purdy, same questions I have with Jimmy,
Mm-hmm.
on that same tier. But Stafford, I wanted Stafford to go to the Niners originally, but Rams kind of, and Kyle Shanahan said no, no. So
Your
it is
guy.
what it is. It is what it is, man. But it is an older Stafford. I say the cons with this move would be an aging guy, not
Yeah.
mobile. So once that pocket breaks down, it's gonna be kind of lights out unless he can get it to his dump off. But overall, it'll be a good move. I just would think you guys should need some insurance, as in like maybe signing a Trey Lance as a backup, or maybe drafting a guy. So you never know.
Yeah, so you spoke on just overall the fit, what it would be. I think the Raiders' offensive line is really good. Potentially could be really good. The only question I have is like a piece or two on the interior. I like Jordan Meredith. Jordan Meredith had a really good season this year. I expect for them to bring him back. Dylan Parham at the other guard position was okay. Like it was pretty good, but I don't know if they're gonna look to upgrade that or keep it the same. But for the most part, this Raiders offensive line I think is gonna be really good next season. Um, yes, they need to add a wide receiver. They need to add a running back for sure.
Not saying Jacoby Myers is bad, by the way. He's really great. I
No,
just
we
think
need a number one though. We do need a number one.
yes, yes.
100%. Even when Brock Bowers, because Brock Bowers, he's
And
basically
and
he is like a wide
and
receiver though. They line him up
I,
as a wide
I
receiver.
feel bad for forgetting him. Brock Bowers, that's a perfect security blanket for my boy Stafford. So I completely forgot about that. My boy, my bad, my bad.
So I think the pros and cons, like there's no doubt Stafford would be the best quarterback we've had like since Rich Gannon. Like Stafford clears Derek Carr, respectfully. Even at this age, he's better than Derek Carr. Let's just be real.
This is not even a debate, Caleb. He has a Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Come on.
And Stafford can still sling it. There's no doubt about that. No question. His age now.
Also injuries as well. You got to look out for. That's why I say you need to get
Yeah.
somebody behind him quick.
Did he have like was it a few years ago? Was it like a back, a spine or something, or shoulder? Was it spine
I, I
or
thought I
shoulder?
thought
Was it?
I thought it was something with his arm.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was like almost serious, right? Like he almost like decided, or he was or contemplating retirement, right? Was that
Something
true?
like that. I heard about that. That's right.
Yeah. So the cons definitely is his age and the fact that in today's game, mobility at the quarterback position is so important. I mean, we've seen the best quarterbacks in the league. We don't have to name them. You guys know who they are. They're mobile.
They're
So,
mobile.
but there's no doubt if you give him a line, if you give him weapons, Stafford can still get it done. And he nearly led the Rams on that game-winning drive against the
Yep.
Eagles.
I was about to
He
say
was
at the end.
close. It was
I was about to
close.
say absolutely, because at the end of the day, if you guys give him a few more weapons, yeah, you guys are gonna win games. That's a for sure thing. And you guys have to establish a running game though.
100%. And that's why for me, I think it's gonna be interesting what the Raiders do in free agency, what they do, or I think what they do in free agency is definitely gonna shape up what they do in the draft. Because if you go and get Matthew Stafford, for me, first of all, I'm not as good as Matthew Stafford is. I'm not giving up that 6 overall pick. Like
No,
if
no,
it's a
no.
future first, like next year, okay. But this one, no, I'm not doing that. I
Mm-mm.
can't. I'm sorry. Like that.
It's
Not
too
so.
it's too valuable.
Yeah, 100%. So for me, what I would do if I'm the Raiders is I'm looking at the running back free agent market. There aren't a lot of big names hitting the market this free agency.
You
If
gotta
I'm the
look at the
Raiders,
draft. You gotta look at the draft.
I'm drafting Ashton Genty for me in the first round. And look at the wide receiver, right? Like, okay, outside of T. Higgins, there isn't like a big name, but they're still solid like veterans. You still got Amari, Keenan Allen,
Chris
Stephon
Godwin.
Diggs, Chris Godwin. So I think the Raiders, for me,
Isn't Tyreek Hill still up for debate on which team he wants to go
he's
to
staying.
in a trade, right?
He's staying though. I mean, he announced it, but then he rescinded it, saying, "Hey, like it was more frustration coming out." I understand. I mean,
Okay.
it was bad down in Miami this year, but
Yeah.
I think Raiders really, if you go Stafford, which he wants a new contract too. That's one of the reasons why
It's
this
a,
Rams
it's a
thing is.
whole lot of money too.
Yeah, so you're going to be paying Stafford around in the 50 to 60 million range.
But how long is
So
he staying though? That's the thing. If it's a 1 year, maybe you give it some thought.
yeah, so if you're going to pay Stafford 50 or 60 million, it's a lot of your cap space already gone in one player. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think it's smart. Okay, if we're going to get Stafford, we have to draft a future quarterback in this draft. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's, I think it's going to be Jackson Dart, whether it's going to be Jalen Milroe. Like those are the two quarterbacks I'm looking at, second or third round quarterbacks that I would take. Gardner Minshew, by the way, we're probably going to cut him because if we do release Minshew, it's going to save us around $9 million, which is good for
You
our.
need all that money especially for the draft capital as well.
Exactly. And one thing too is I trade in O'Connell. I'm completely cleaning this quarterback room. O'Connell's gone. Trade him. Thank you for your service.
That's
Have a good day.
that's another question. Who would you have behind Stafford? Would you have a guy similar to
Milroe
him?
or Dart. I'm
Un-
drafting. I'm drafting a young guy where he can sit a year or two and just learn.
like
Just
that?
I don't expect if we draft one of those two guys, I don't want to see them touch the field at all unless, God forbid, knock on wood, there's an injury to the starting quarterback position. But yeah, first round pick running back. I will go wide receiver in free agency, one of those veteran guys, and I would draft our future quarterback in the second or third round. But
Okay.
I'm happy, bro. This is I don't want to get too out of myself, bro, because it's just rumors right now.
It's just
But
rumors and the move isn't even confirmed, but
it's not confirmed yet. But this is we're starting it off right, bro.
it's hard to hate, my boy. But you look at it, you see the pros of it. So I don't really see the cons with this move.
50 or 60 million for Stafford. I mean, the Raiders have over 90 million in cap space, the second most in the
And
NFL. It's
you could
going to take
also
up a
offer
lot, but the good thing is, like I said, you're not going to be like it's not going to be a 4 or 5 year deal with Stafford. You're probably looking at two,
at most, yeah, I was about to say at most
3
2
is the
years.
most. I think 3 is the most.
No, 3. You're pushing it. I feel like that's overpaid, and that's
Yeah, two is probably more realistic.
That's also him overstaying his welcome. You know what I mean?
But I see. I mean, Pete Carroll literally said, "Hey, we're trying to win now. We're trying to get this done now. We're not looking for a 2-3 year
Hey,
process."
like I said, if we're winning now, this is the perfect move. But if we're talking 3 years down the line, I would want Jalen Milroe, not Stafford.
Yeah, let him sit, bro, and let him just watch. Because Milroe, there's no doubt, like the physical attributes that Milroe has is great, but it's
Okay,
his mechanics and it's his.
okay. Say you guys can't draft a quarterback. Say Miami takes Milroe.
Why would they do that? They have
Who
Tua.
you haven't heard about the Miami heavily
They're
wanting to
not
pursue
doing that.
Milroe?
Man, I don't
You
see
act
that
like
shit.
Tua. You act like Tua is a franchise guy. Let's quit this talk, okay?
Yeah,
Let's
but
quit this talk. Let's quit this talk right now, because I will go up on anybody with that little gimp arm, just like Brock Purdy.
I I don't see it, bro. But what are you gonna say? I don't see it though.
But
That's wild to me. If they go after Jalen Milroe, bro, because they got so many needs that they should. If you really believe in Tua, they just paid Tua Tagovailoa, bro. If you really think he's that good, they should just go out inside a veteran backup in free agency. That if
I'm
Tua
not
gets hurt, can
I'm not
step in right
saying
away and win games.
I'm not saying I get it, but I'm not saying Milroe has to be picked early either. I'm not saying they have to waste a pick on him.
But if you draft, if Milroe's probably gonna go within the third, fourth,
I was about to say,
second through fourth, he's gonna
okay,
go around there.
thank you for not overrating him, because I was about to say if you were
He's
about to say
bro.
late first, I
I
was
never
about to
said
say
he was, bro. I'm just, bro. You know how I was, bro. I be,
you be
bro. I'm
DJ
capping,
Glazing and everybody.
bro.
No, I'm just playing. But let's get back on topic. Let's
But
get
yeah,
back on
like,
topic.
if like,
But if it's free agency route, what quarterback interests you as a backup for Stafford? Mobile.
Jameis. We said mobile.
No. I'm saying, would you prefer like mobile pocket like Stafford?
I mean, I would love a Justin Fields Stafford pairing, but
I
I don't
like
think
that
Justin Fields takes another
backup job.
backup role like. I mean, he probably like he could, and that might happen, but
He probably has to. Who's he gonna start over in this league? I mean, he could start on the Jets.
Jets is interesting because they. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I would love a Stafford and Fields pairing because again, Fields, I still believe in his talents, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he needs to be. And again, like I think it was good for him this year to play a few games and sit and watch Russell Wilson play. I think that was good for him. And I think on the Raiders team, if you would come, because how old is Justin Fields? Like 26,
I got you. Fact
25?
check you right now. But the only problem I feel like with Justin Fields is getting the ball down the field and scoring points. With him, it's a lot of field goals and 3-and-outs. So if there's one thing Justin Fields got to learn, it's he's got to put points on the board, and that's just a flat out point. He's 25.
Yeah, so he's extremely young. But yeah, but for me, man, I just going back to the point about Stafford, I like the move. It's a win now move. You got to win now. I mean, you've got pieces on your team right now that are ready to win now. Like you've got Colton Miller at tackle, you've got Crosby, you've got Christian Wilkins, Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers. Like you've got pieces where if you can add a few players and draft well, this team could be pretty good and compete for a wild card spot. So I ain't mad at it.
That's a deep division too, so you guys need extra pieces to compete too. I wouldn't mind you guys like a reality, because this was just announced. Trey Lance isn't coming back to the Cowboys. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys sign him as a backup, even as a third string. And he's 24. 24.
Yeah,
he's younger than Fields. Come on.
But for me, I just like the idea of drafting a quarterback like from college. I just like that idea.
You could sit.
Because he can, and think about it though, like Trey Lance, like how long is he gonna sit for? More like 2 more years again, 3 more years? Is Fields gonna sit for another additional years? Like, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, but we'll see.
I like the move because it'd be opportunity, as in like if Stafford's not a sure thing, if he gets more injury prone, it's not a bad guy to step in, especially because he's mobile. So
I think honestly though, reading the tea leaves, I think the Raiders are going to go 2 veteran quarterbacks though. I think they're going to go Stafford.
Pete Carroll at the head, I wouldn't be surprised. So Jameis, that's an option.
I think Jameis and Stafford is the quarterback combo. Yeah. But moving on, man. Another quarterback plus his buddy. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae reportedly a package deal, man. They trying to head to the West Coast, man, to LA to play with the Rams. So Stafford comes to Vegas.
Hey, you know that TikTok or the Wash anthem? You blow my mind. Wash, bro. They are washed. I'm sorry.
Wait, Devontae's not washed.
I mean, as a
He's not
pairing,
washed, bro. He's
I'm
not. Don't do that. Don't do that. He's
as a
not washed.
pairing, I feel like AR diminishes Devontae a little bit because you know the opposition knows when you go up against AR and Devontae, it's them. It's them all game. Where's Aaron Rodgers looking to? All game. It's gonna be Devontae. What do they do? All game. Double him up. Come on, Caleb. I mean, I know Devontae and I know how good he is, but what are you gonna do when you're doubled all game? Come on.
But we're talking about the Rams here. You got Puka Nacua on the other side.
Very true. Very true. And I do like that. But it's the fact of what's that line look like and what's Aaron Rodgers going to look like?
Yeah, no doubt. Going from Stafford to Aaron Rodgers is a downgrade. No question. I just think the Rams seem like Aaron Rodgers, California kid, Devontae, California kid. Like,
I like Devontae though.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of feels like, and plus, if you're Sean McVay, like,
it's a old toy you found in the sandbox to play with. I feel like that's how you could word it because I feel like Sean McVay could draw some great stuff up for them. It's just the fact of they could win games, and if Aaron Rodgers could really compete.
Yeah, and also to start a report too, and I showed you about it about Jonah Jackson. He's been permission to go seek a trade because this year he wasn't good, injuries, and he was benched throughout the season. Excuse me. So they got to figure out the guard position, and then Rob Heivenstein as well, the right tackle. I believe he's hitting free agency. I don't think he signed his contract extension this year. You might have to fact check me on that, but I look, Aaron Rodgers with Sean McVay, Puka, Devontae, Kyron Williams, Higbee. I like it. I think it's interesting. It's intriguing. That's all I can say. It's intriguing. Yeah. It's interesting.
It's intriguing. I think they'll definitely pull out some games. They'll win some close ones. That's for sure. But you're looking at in my personal opinion, you're looking at an 8-19. Just a team that's going to win games, but they're not going to win against the big dogs.
Let me ask you a question. Is Devontae right now better than Cooper Kupp?
Yes.
How much better?
What's that determined off of?
Like, would you say Devontae clears Cooper Kupp right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How bad is Aaron Rodgers compared to Stafford? Does Stafford clear Aaron Rodgers?
Stafford does clear Aaron Rodgers.
So I look at it like this. Okay, he clears Aaron Rodgers, there's no doubt. But Aaron Rodgers is still
the fact that we agree before.
I know I was trying to do something slick. Aaron Rodgers, I believe, is still a top 15-ish quarterback. Ish,
barely,
ish. But he's still a starter. There's no question. He's still a starter.
No, he's still a starter. You can still put some drives together, right?
And Devontae is better than Cooper Kupp, and you still got Nacua, and like I said, Kyron. Like, they got weapons, bro. And this Rams defense, we talked about it. They are young, and they got a lot of talent on that defense.
So yeah, Jared Verse and all. But like I said, it wouldn't be a bad option. I just think it would come down to a lot of close games and a lot of games they couldn't pull out against a lot of better teams that could possibly go up against them, i.e. Vikings, i.e. Green Bay, i.e. Eagles, i.e. the Niners, i.e. Seattle.
Yeah, and the thing
it's getting real competitive in the NFC. It's starting to.
Yeah, and the thing about the Rams, you go from old to older, and a guy who's
that's
Stafford, who's not mobile, to Aaron Rodgers, who's immobile.
also, Aaron Rodgers lucked out this year. Is it not possible he gets hurt next year? Who's behind him? I heard the Rams are okay with going with Jimmy as their starter.
Jimmy, bro, watch, I'm calling it right now. Jimmy G, revenge season, bro.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
Oh, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit.
All right. That's what I thought.
I was doing that. I wanted to see your reaction. That's why I did it.
Nah, hell no. I was about to say I'll put money on the line. I'll put my whole lore. Yeah, don't.
But overall, how do you feel about that potential pairing? Do you like it, or you like, or you like, nah, that's not gonna work? How do you feel about it?
I guess it works out best for both of them. In my opinion, though, Devontae, why wouldn't you want to go with a younger quarterback? Yeah, like wouldn't you? Not even, you don't even have to go to the usual. You don't have to go to Patrick Mahomes. Go to someone else. Go to Jaden Daniels, a rising team who just needs that little inch of help just to push them further. I don't know. I just don't get his thought process. That's the only thing. Is like him and Rodgers. I get he may only feel safe when he throws him the ball, but I mean, you're not expanding your palette.
Hmm. Yeah, and plus with Devontae's contract and with Aaron's contract, there's going to have to do a lot of restructuring for sure. But moving on to more basketball, the Los Angeles Lakers, man, and Luka Doncic, man, LeBron and Luka, the dynamic duo, best duo in the league.
I don't know. I mean, the question raised here is technically contenders or pretenders.
Yeah, yeah. But I was throwing out as
I
a joke. No, no doubt. Are they a
Yeah.
legit contender or are they just a pretender? How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's too hard to say right now. I mean, in reality, they are contenders, but you look at the games like where they lost against the Hornets. It comes to question whether they could really make a push in the playoffs.
Hmm.
But truth be told, I haven't been watching lately. So Caleb, you enlighten me. Is this team really pretending, or are they actually contending?
Well, look, they've won 3 in a row, 8 out of the last 10 right now. There's no doubt. Offensively, they look well. They look pretty good. There's no doubt about that. And with outside of now with LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic, you have three playmakers who can obviously score for themselves, create for others. And it just gives them another dude out there that can just make shit happen,
Yeah.
just in general. I said it when the deal happened. The biggest question I have is come playoff time, when you're playing against the best teams game in and game out, are they going to be able to get stops consistently? Because
Hmm.
a perimeter defense of Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron at 40 years old, no, I don't think that's going to get it done. Now, Jared Vanderbilt, he's been back recently and he's looked good. Rui Hachimura is playing really well. Gabe Vincent, Gabe Vincent as well. He's really last year was a lost season and he's came back and he's played well recently. I like this Lakers team. I think they are legit. I think they're okay. I'm about to say legit. That's crazy. I think they're a contender. I don't know if they are legit though. Like I still got to
Yeah.
see a little bit more. I think definitely though. I think if they get the right matchup, yeah, I think they can beat a few teams and get to a conference finals. But I don't think they're better than OKC. I don't think they're better than fully healthy Memphis. And I know they beat Denver a few games ago, but I don't think they're better than Denver in a playoff series. In that game, when I watched that Denver and Lakers game, Jokic is not going to take 7 shots again when they play again. Jokic, he's going to be more aggressive.
Please.
Murray's going to play better. They're going to play better, and the Lakers will play better too. But the Nuggets got Jokic, man, in a playoff series. It's hard to bet against that right now. But like, you
100%.
got to get up to the Lakers, man. You can't hate. You got to respect it, bro. They're playing some good basketball right now.
They are playing some good basketball. You got to give credit to them. They're officially winning the trade, I think, right now, given AD's injury. Prayers to AD too. I know he
Yeah,
was on that good tier of kind of staying there and staying healthy and putting
yeah.
consistent play together. But yeah, I think honestly,
JJ Redick, Coach of the Year.
I mean, he's doing better than
Hey, JJ Redick, bro.
he's doing better than the
Hey.
last bonehead that was there. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right. Regular season, yes. Don't forget Darvin Ham went to a conference finals.
That's true. That's true.
Let's not look. I think as far as like drawing up plays, X's and O's, I think JJ is better than Darvin Ham. But we'll see come playoff time how this team plays. We'll see.
Yeah, I wonder if they could carry this too. But to go on another basketball topic, I've been feeling a little disappointed lately, Caleb. I've been feeling a little depressed. I don't know, like this team is just like making my balls just a little bit. But like, who's been more disappointed for you? Because for me,
Bro, come on, bro. I'm not letting that slide. Are you serious,
no,
bro?
no, 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 no. Because
What
what
the
I'm not
fuck
gonna
is
let
that,
slide.
bro?
What I'm not gonna let slide is the Suns team. Because I'm just gonna say it right now, they're the biggest disappointment. But I mean, brother, just I don't get how KD could leave teams and then just get worse. But I feel like basically the question is biggest disappointment is it the
Sick, bro.
Sixers or the Suns?
This guy is sick, bro. What?
And I feel like the Sixers, we've been doing this though. Like Joel Embiid is pure injury prone. He can't play through shit. And we kind of knew we love Paul George, but pairing Paul George and Joel Embiid together, and you trying to put it on Tyrese Maxey's back, and Jared McCain goes ahead and gets hurt. Yes, it's disappointing, but I feel like with the Suns roster and what they've tried to build and what they have tried to do, disappointing, utterly crap. KD should look in the mirror and just, ugh. He should just be disappointed in himself. I don't know, man. I feel like this Suns team is just terrible. I feel like they should blow it up, and that's my opinion on it.
Jay, bro, you're one of a kind, bro.
I appreciate that.
You're my guy, bro. I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hell yeah,
Look,
my boy.
I think the bigger disappointment is definitely the Phoenix Suns. I think Philadelphia is more injuries.
That's
they haven't been healthy. Joel Embiid. It's sad to see these last 2 years, man. It's
the fall from grace is crazy, man.
It's just health, man, and it's been like that since day one with Joel Embiid when he came into the league. You know, he missed his first 2 seasons due to injury.
Everyone had all them questions, and then he came in and just absolutely fucked this league.
This guy's ridiculous. Look, when Embiid is healthy and he's upright, he's one of the most dominant players in basketball. But his health is just a concern, and as he gets older, it's going to be a bigger and bigger problem. The Paul George thing, look,
we love PG. We love PG.
Hey, shout out to Paul George. What did he say? Hey,
smooth operator, bro.
I'm done doing my podcast. I'm locking in on the rest of this season. I fuck with PG, bro, because that was kind of funny.
Hey, at least he's one to do that. Michael Parsons need to listen and take some notes on that one.
I bet you won't say that if he goes to the Niners, but no doubt, I think.
I mean, no, nobody would. But I'd be like, if the Niners are sitting over here losing, I'd be like, why are you tripping on your podcast, bro? I'd be like, why you go to practice, motherfucker? Come on, bro.
I just think the Sixers just has been health that's doomed them. They've been hurt, bro, and I think this season is basically a wash. I think you got to give this core and the group of these players one more season. Just pray and hope that they're healthy, because if I do, I believe this team is healthy.
I like that team as a whole. I already know what you're gonna say. I already know what you're gonna say. Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Joel Embiid, PG,
Andre
Drummond,
Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin's a baller. He could hoop.
I mean,
his name's Caleb. Of course he could hoop.
I'd give this team another chance. I'd give this team a full another year before you go ahead and just.
Yeah, I think it'd be irresponsible if they just traded PG. Yeah, if they treated PG in the summer and they traded Embiid, it's kind of like, okay, why'd you even get PG in the first place if you're just going to give up on 1 year? But going to the Suns, the reason why I think they're the biggest disappointment is because they were relatively been healthy. KD missed like the earlier part of the season, but he's been back now for enough games. We're in the second half of the season. He's been back for enough games where this team should be better. And I'm not putting all the blame on KD. The Bradley Beal situation, let's just say it was a complete failure. And I think Bradley Beal's still a really good player, but on this team, it clearly doesn't fit because you have 3 guys who are essentially do play the same. Now, KD is the one who can play the most without the ball.
Right.
But Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, they're ball dominant players.
Yeah, there's so much alike.
And I just think this team, the way the Suns built this roster, is that they jumped the gun. They jumped the gun on this roster. I don't blame Matt Ishbia, their owner, for going all in, because if KD's there, it's hard to turn that down.
Especially when he's 36, dog. I mean, time is ticking, and father time is.
But I'm saying, like, who would turn that trade down if you had a chance to get KD? It's Kevin Durant.
No, nobody would. This is no blame on the owner. This is blame on execution.
Yeah, and I just think the roster construction, like, I think what they should have done is, if I'm going to be honest, that core team that went to the finals some years ago when it was CP, Book, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, I think they should have kept that same team. And as Chris Paul started to age and decline, move Chris and bring in a better point guard, but keep that same team, because they were growing together. They went to the finals, And if you wanted to move on from DeAndre Ayton, I mean, they should have got more for DeAndre Ayton. That trade that they did, I get his value was a little bit low because he wasn't playing well, but I mean, man, DeAndre Ayton is balling, bro. This year, he's playing well, man.
No, but also to your point with CP, like they don't have a number one, like they don't have a guard. You know, they have Bradley Beal and they have D. But yes, they have
Trey Jones. Trey Jones is good, but I look at him more as a backup, as if he's a backup.
There you go.
But he's solid.
That's my point. That's my point, though. It's a backup. You know what I mean? They don't have nobody to facilitate. You know what I mean? So it is a failed experiment at the end of the day, and I feel like the Suns just need to do away with Bradley Beal. That's who I would definitely go away with, especially because he's 31. So
yeah, and look, I watched Draymond Green's podcast when he had KD on. It's a good listen, bro. It was good. I don't blame KD for saying no. Like, he didn't want to come to Golden State during the middle of the season. I don't blame him, bro, because he wants to figure it out.
God damn it, Draymond.
Like, he wanted to figure it out with this Phoenix Suns team and see where this goes. But unfortunately for Kevin, man, this Suns team, unless a miraculous turnaround, I just don't see it. They're not great defensively. Offensively, they're clunky. It's crowded. It's not like when I watch the Suns play, it's just like, man, this ain't it, bro. This is just not fun to watch.
Sloppy.
Yeah, so I mean, the Suns have a decision to make. Either we're gonna stick. I think what they're gonna. Well, let me rewind that. I think what the Suns should do is trade Bradley Beal, and they're gonna have to attach a first-round pick because no one wants to take Bradley Beal's contract. Like, no one's gonna touch that. You're gonna have to attach a future first-round pick, and you're already you're almost gone of all your first-round picks because of the Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant trade. So you're gonna have to attach future first-round picks, and you're gonna say, look, we're just gonna go all in with D Book and Kev and try to surround those guys, with good role players, but probably not gonna be without. You're probably not gonna have a first-round pick for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? But
that's true.
This is what the Suns did. This is the price sometimes when you go all in with veteran players, is that if it doesn't go well, this is what it looks like. It looks like it's fucking the sky is falling.
And you're left with absolutely crap. But yeah, it's just I feel like it's unfortunate. And then with the Sixers, I feel like you just give that another year and then you go from there.
Yeah, and look, I mean, Mike Budenholzer, I don't know if he's going to be back next year. I mean, he might be a one-and-done coach, which is disappointing because I think he's a good coach. But look, the Phoenix Suns, sometimes when you gamble, it works. Sometimes when you gamble, you fall flat on your face and it's fucked.
You lose all your shit.
Right now, the Suns, they're fucked. So
right up in there. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
If KD, look, I'm going to be honest, bro. The funniest shit would be if KD did come back to Golden State in the offseason. That'd be first of all, that team would be those four guys would be old as fuck. KD, Steph, Butler.
Hey, that'd be the definition of you blow my mind.
That's they can still hoop, bro. And the way the Warriors are playing with Jimmy right now,
we'll see
where they go, but I don't know.
They're above 500. I consider that a win right now for the Warriors. So hey, it's hard to argue,
man. Tough.
But I think that's gonna cap off the show for me and your boy Caleb. Y'all like and subscribe, man. This is
yes.
We actually got a special episode coming for y'all next week.
Wait, what?
Hey. I ain't gonna tease now, but we gonna see. This is also, make sure y'all tune into Elimination Chamber this weekend. It's on this weekend. You can't see me and all that. So yeah.
His name is Johnson.
The Rock. No. The final boss is gonna be there too. And Cody Raheem Rose. Shout out Cody Raheem Rose. But yeah, man, y'all follow the socials. We gonna kick it with y'all next week. It's been a pleasure. We're gonna hit y'all next time, man. We out of this. Peace.